How's it going, you guys? So in this video, I'm just going to answer some questions that I've been getting lately on Mucuna pruriens, also known as velvet bean. So I've been taking Mucuna on and off since early 2015. I've taken many different brands and many different extracts. And by the way, just in case y'all are wondering, what is my favorite extract? It is definitely Mucuna pruriens extract from Hyperion Herbs. Brandon Gilbert, if you don't know who he is, subscribe to him on YouTube. His channel name is just Brandon Gilbert. He is the founder of Hyperion Herbs, and all of his herbs are high quality. I highly recommend his Mucuna, and highly recommend his Gynostemma. These two I've used extensively, and they are amazing products. So, first of all, what is Mucuna good for? Well, for me personally, I've taken Mucuna to help me break addictions. It's very interesting. My longest streaks on NoFap have actually been during periods of time where I take Mucuna every single day. Along with that, it seems to increase my ability to focus more time and energy on the things that I need to do and get through projects that I might be resisting. So, for example, if you have a big exam at school and you just don't want to get started on the project, Mucuna can help you focus. It can help you, you know, survive hours at a time studying. It also tends to be a great mood booster. I've noticed it makes me calmer, it makes my mood more consistent, makes me feel more motivated and more inspired. Another thing that Mucuna seems to do is increase your sexual function, although not to a high degree like a lot of sexual stimulants. But this one just promotes healthy dopamine and seems to lower prolactin levels. There are studies that show that. And some people believe that it increases other hormones that promote sexual health and also sports performance. So another amazing benefit that I've noticed on Mucuna is something I don't really want to put out there too much, but I actually find Mucuna seems to be an extremely powerful performance enhancer. I notice that as long as my diet is adequate, especially with protein, I'm able to increase strength on my powerlifting much more effectively. And this is coming from somebody who's pushing intermediate numbers, like where gains are harder to come by. You know, like for example, 500-pound deadlift to 600-pound deadlift type of thing. Once you get to about 450, 500 pounds on deadlift, depending on how much you weigh, it gets really challenging to add weight, and so it's pretty significant that something like Mucuna could possibly increase gains in this case scenario, because I'm not even like a newbie who just will get gains no matter what. My training is sound, nutrition is sound, and it just seems like Mucuna improves my strength drastically, allows me to recover from exercise faster, and I believe my sleep is much deeper too. Mucuna seems to improve the quality of my sleep. So then you have questions from people who, people seem to think that there's negative side effects like, you know, dopamine downregulation, or like if you come off of Mucuna, you'll get withdrawals and stuff like that. Well, typically these types of comments and concerns are from people who have not taken Mucuna ever in their lives, and they've just read things online. Now, if you have had these things, I would say either you're an outlier or you're taking some kind of, a messed up supplement. I don't even know how to describe that. Or maybe you took too much for too long of a period of time. Maybe you're on prescription drugs as well, which are obviously not good for you. Or maybe you placeboed yourself. That's very, very typical in the case of things like caffeine and whatnot. For me, though, what I noticed is taking Mucuna for 3 months with no breaks. I had noticed the first month I felt euphoric and much more focused. But then after 1 month, the effects seemed to be more subtle. I believe that this is because Mucuna seems to, you could say, tonify the dopamine system. I believe it's a medicinal herb, not necessarily a tonic herb, but it has tonic effects. It's a medicinal herb that seems to improve the quality of the motivation pathways and your dopamine systems in general. It seems to just improve inspirational, motivational energy in general. And in Chinese medicine, I would say this could be considered a Jing tonic. But it's nothing extreme. Like, I feel a very subtle boost. It's definitely nothing like coffee, I'll tell you that much. It's not like a stimulant. So, I love Mucuna. I think that it's probably one of my favorite herbs I've ever had. Um, its effects are very significant, similar to when I first started taking holy basil. Could somebody take it every single day for the rest of their life? That I wouldn't rather not comment on because I'm not sure. But what I will tell you is that I have yet to experience significant side effects. I've noticed extreme benefits, and I think it's important to have a high quality extract or high quality supplement. So again, please subscribe to Brandon Gilbert on YouTube. Check out his Mucuna products, Hyperion Herbs. Probably the highest quality stuff you can buy. And at the very least, you know for a fact that what you're getting is what you want. It is the product you're looking for, lab tested. It's got a great reputation, and it's created by somebody who really appreciates herbalism in general. Okay, and be on the lookout for some of his new videos because he actually had his YouTube channel deleted for quite some time, and that actually made me feel pretty disappointed considering he's one of the people who really got me into herbalism and got me into philosophy as well. So, but then he got his YouTube channel reinstated, and now you can see all his brilliant videos from like the past decade, over a decade now. It's been about a decade actually, maybe a little bit more. So go subscribe to his channel. Tell him Wolfgang from Chalice of Immortality sent you, and that is Mucuna, my friends. Leave your questions and comments down below, and I will talk to you next time.